What's good, Addie? Okay, so I'm waiting for people to get in chat, but while I'm doing that, thank you everybody for giving me a needed break. So I had some family stuff I needed to deal with. So just continue vibes. I made a moonflower jar the other day. Hey Cherry Bee. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome everybody. So I made a jar the other day. I was outside with my animals and I had a piece of hemp rope. And I went around outside and I picked flowers. It was for the new moon ritual. So this is what I'm sharing is what I did for my new moon ritual. Anyways, I'm trying to now grow good soul bonds with people. So I've spent a lot of time cutting and releasing cords. And so I decided that this symbolizing the new energetic cords that I choose to put into my jar of life. So for the new moon, that's what I did. I set my intentions. So anyways, I thought I would share that. So if anybody else is led and guided, make you a good soul tie and good relationships, overall building. So yeah. I'm going to pull up something on my phone because I have another topic, okay, that I want to tie in with what I have going on tonight. My cat is underneath the table, wreaking havoc on my legs. Ouch, me new. Watch out, buddy. You're hurting me. Hold on, you guys, because my cat. Stop, buddy. Look at your eyes. You have flicky tail. You're going out of the room. You see how his tail's flicking? See? That's when he's in one of his moods. You're going out. Flicky tail. Get off. Go. Goodbye, everybody. It's time to go. Mama, didn't mean to make you mad. Silly. Oof. So, I apologize, but I wanted to share something else. Okay, so this, pardon me, everybody, this Uranus and Neptune conjunction energy that's been going on. Obviously, I have had some things happen in my personal life, like as far as my mom and etc. Okay, but that's just part of the energies that I'm being how can I put this? Influenced and prodded, energetic shifts and things lining up all has a sense of purpose, right? So, anyways, I was sharing with one of our tribe members. We were just communicating back and forth, and they made a really valid point that if I was feeling these energies, because I was sharing a little bit, that the collective also would probably benefit from something that we discussed. So, thank you, Priscilla. Um, but it's been really interesting for me personally. Okay. There's been a lot of inward, like, reflection and challenges, like within the way I am now addressing different situations. Okay. And what do I mean by that? It's been a healing of like shadow work. Like, I don't react out of like fear anymore, right, collective? But I am learning what it's like to retrain myself not to react out of fear. So it's kind of like graduating to the next class, right? Okay, so if my shadow is now reacting out of fear, what and how is it reacting? What are those energies like? And not allowing the fear based energy, right, to overcome, but actually finding a solution along with my intuitive side. And what do we and how do we address those situations and the feelings and emotions within to others to help transmute the energies, but in a healthy way? That is some of what I've been feeling. Okay. Um, the point, the next sentence was this. There was a lot of reflection and a lot of healing of the shadow work that I had already done. And it was like relearning not to react out of fear, but using your own senses, right? Such as that gut instinct, specifically if you have your solar plexus chakra back in alignment, you will start feeling those gut instincts again. Does that make sense? Like physically feeling it and being able to act upon what it is that you feel, no longer the heart racing fear, right? It's that just solar plexus chakra alignment that you know. That's what some of this energy work has been like for me. So I don't know if you guys in chat are kind of experiencing some of the same things. So drop it down in chat for me. I'm trying to explain like in words and paint a picture, and sometimes it's difficult to do that. So I hope I'm getting this across clearly enough to portray to you guys what it is I'm trying to explain. So, yeah, that's where it's been. Y'all are staying grounded too? Okay, good, because I've been feeling that also. Actually, today I came home from work and I did not take my shoes off. And I was sitting inside and like the animals were going, they were happy to see me. And I was just like, my energy didn't feel right. Okay. So I got up and I went outside and I took my shoes off. And I have a potted plant on my front porch. It's some Asiatic lilies and they're starting to grow and sprout, and they're about like this big. So I laughed to myself. I went outside with my animals, sat down on the outside like sofa, took my shoes off, and I put my feet in that potted plant. And I was laughing to myself. I was like, girl, you ground your energy one way or another, even if it's sitting on the porch, putting my feet in dirt and taking my shoes off because I didn't want the vibes and all of those interactions and emotions, that I have been interacting all day to come into my house. So physically, I remove my shoes, right? To incorporate leaving the energy outside, grounding myself, right? And sending those vibes back to Mother Earth to be transmuted and allowing me to be at home within myself. Does that make sense? Okay. So that's what, and very thirsty, water thirsty. So that's you know, what I choose to call. I can't speak for everybody else. I'm not a doctor, so disclaimer. But some ascension symptom is being really thirsty. Drink lots of water. Y'all know I go to the spring down there and fill my jug up. When I'm finished drinking this jug of water, I'll go down to the spring and refill it. That's what I drink. Are you? The winds of change, I'm telling you, new energy. See, I'm setting my intentions, right? This was my new moon in Aries. I went outside and I picked flowers, new growth, passion, like new beginnings out of like the darkness of the shadow work, right? That we have done, resembling the darkness of like wintertime, right? Going within, new growth is breaking through. So I put string hemp rope in here to recognize all of the good and healthy soul ties and soul bonds that I am now choosing to have in my life. I've gotten rid, I've done, cord cutting, or rather like release all of the old. So this is my intentions of what I would like to welcome in for the new, right? So if anybody else is led and guided, something very simple, a little dirt, and there it is. It just struck me. I was walking outside and I had this mason jar and I was like, I'm going to make just a little ritual type thing for myself and set my intentions to welcome the new. So at 13 minutes even, look at that divine feminine number, lucky number 13 kicking in. Did y'all see? I noticed. I looked at the clock and it was at 13 even. Also, number 4 talks about what? Building strong foundations. Got you on that. Look at there. Nice. I love those little signs and synchronicities about being awakened, right? And seeing small things and catching it. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. If you have headphones on, I'm going to ring the bell. Bring in some good energy. I was also led and guided. I grabbed my selenite and my aventurine stone. So, anyways, I'm being led and guided. I'm going to go to the tarot, okay? And by the way, my cat was playing in the living room the other day, just back and forth and back and forth. And my son was like, there's nothing there. And I was like, Ashley said, what? And I was like, Google the myth about, cats and fairies. And he Googled, he was like, there is that Celtic myth about, cats being able to see house fairies playing. So I was like, yeah, look at that. And I was like, and dragons too. And I was like, and we were just discussing things. And he was like, I don't know. And I was like, I don't know either. I was like, but I tell you what. And he's like, what? I was like, well, we don't see the wind, but we believe in it, right? Just the same as we may not see fairies or say see dragons, and some may. I'm not here to just No, I'm not here to argue that fact. But, anyways, it was just me having fun with the kids and, playing along with me new and talking to the fairies. And actually, what's really cute is look, you see this over here? It's a little fairy house. I set up a little fairy house back here. And so, anyways, interesting. So, yeah, I'm going to start off with the fairies deck. Okay. So, let's get a reading out. What you say? 1555. Fives is change. Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. It's time. Yup. Time to make the change. Let's get a message. So excited. Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up for me. Ooh. Manifestations. Fairies are at work. Looky here, be very honest and clear about what it is that you wish to manifest in your life. Write it down on paper. Manifestations, step number 1. Look, what was I talking about with this new moon and Aries energy? I wanted new and exciting and healthy, right? Soul ties now. I've cleared all the shit out of my life. Now it's time to grow my tribe, my friends, my bonds, my soul family, my spiritual community. Looky here. Let's talk about manifestations. I'm just going to set that right there together. Looky here. Step 2. Right? Step 3. Let's go. Inner child work. Having fun, enjoying life, creating with a happy heart, right? Creating from a pure heart, creating with everyone's best intentions at heart. It doesn't matter what someone's done. If someone needs you, be there. And I don't mean like if they've been abusive. That's up to you guys. I'm not telling you to forgive every single time and put up with shit. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay? For instance, my best friend came and spent the day with me whenever, we found out about my mom being rushed to the hospital. That's what I'm talking about. More of true love from where a pure heart, having fun, creating your inner child work. Look, your inner child. Let your inner child play. Do you guys remember when I was in here spinning the chair the other day? It's my inner child at play. Why not? When is too old? Please explain to me, like when we were kids, okay, we wanted to manifest what our dreams, and our parents asked us, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? You can be anything in this world. When in the fuck did we get too old to like start setting dreams and get manifestations? When is too old when is it too old to stop dreaming? I mean, would somebody please explain that to me? I really don't think there's a limit. I mean, think about it. When is it when is it too old to have a dream? In my book, never. Right? Your mama used to collect fairies. I have a fairy. She's been with me a very long time. She sits on my porch, actually. I might bring her in here, actually. She might want to come inside with the fairy house. Looky there. Believe in magic. Open your eyes and see the magic that's all around you in nature. I was talking about the old and the new birth. Thank you for allowing this reading to just flow beautifully for the collective. And when they're feeling my energy and we're together, this is also a confirmation for them. The fairy of the northern lights says, you are part of nature, so you are magical too. Our presence sometimes is just magical. Have you ever walked in a room and it was just so quiet? And so you walk in, you start making your way around, and speaking with people and engaging in conversation. And by the time, you make your way around the room, you've had a positive effect and you've changed the whole entire vibe. Or you walk into a party or, a get together or a gathering and you just what's up? I'm here, everybody. How you been doing? Oh my God, it's so good to see everybody. Group hug. And just bam. That's so me. For real. Group hug. Hold my hand. I missed you. That's so me. It's that Venus Taurus energy coming out in me in the little Libra. You know, I believe in physical touch and showing people the inner magic, which is what love. Love someone. Just love them. Why? Just because, right? Hell, I'm not perfect. So I appreciate those people that love me and then stick by my side. That's the kind of soul ties and bond that we're creating and manifesting, right? People whose same values and virtues of what you are, you vibe together. You create together. You create happy environments, a new way of looking at things, a new way of being. Truly. Is there anything else that would like to come out in the fairy deck? Okay. Somebody's going on a journey of the soul. A journey. And I just Googled hair, Hare. Hare. Hair. Right? Like rabbit. This has been a journey. Okay? The hare is associated with impatience and haste. It's important to know that the Goths saw the hare as being swift and symbols of also diligent. So it's quite possible, right, that the manifestations are journeying towards you more swiftly now. The energies, it's speeding up, it's gaining speed. But remember, everything in moderation, right? Moderation. Sometimes it takes time, correct? Sometimes it takes time. Everything in moderation. Moderation is key. It would be as if you woke up the next day and you had won an unbelievable amount of money and your entire life changed. That would almost be too much, right? So it's everything in moderation. Everything comes and goes in moderation. Also, my guides are saying. But also be careful of giving too much of your heart energy. Make sure that you're replenishing yourself. which is what I do here with you guys. That's why when I come home, I take my shoes off, right? And I sit down and I moderate also what it is that I bring into my home, into my environment. I have to leave those things outside. You know, I went and saw a friend today at the hospital, and there's some overpowering energies for someone that's empathic like myself, and just I tend to think I hide it kind of well, but those people who know me know I feel energies. So going to a hospital isn't like the top priority thing on my list, but I do go. Why? Because there's people who need me and I love them. So I go. So I had to leave and ground and leave just energies, not pick up on the vibe because sometimes it can be very overpowering. Have you guys ever felt that way also? My fellow empaths. Oh, thank you. 777. Sevens are my favorite numbers. And look, we have 6 and 4. That's 11s, which talks about what? 1's new beginnings. New beginnings. So, okay, everybody. I'm liking this. And I was also, well, are you sure? Okay. I'm going with the Tarot of Dreams. I would like to devil just a little bit more. And I do not mean like you are thinking. I want to dig a little deeper and get more of a storyline with the tarot because tarot has a way of me being able to interpret things a little bit better, right? So therefore, we're going to use and get a message, some clarification on these manifestations that are coming. Moderation is key, right? Not rushing too swiftly, taking one's time. I'm downloading. Building strong bonds. Look, I can't help but see here in this card, and I do that. Well, if you look at this card, these are green lights, which to me I'm seeing like soul ties, right? But it's green, which means it's open heart chakras, right? Being able to feel just that vibration of love and energy from others. Genuinely being around people, right, who give and receive the same type of energy that you do. See these bonds and these soul ties, they're the same. They're not any different. Yes, this is circular, right, aura, but these are also what? Soul ties. Those that have their intentions, they're of pure heart, good and healthy, right? It's been a journey, yes, to self-love. Why? So you can give and also receive what at your highest potential. Tarot of Dreams, thank you. What is the extended and deeper message for the collective? Looky there. 8 of Wands. Look how fiery. Messages. Fire energy. Isn't the 8 of Wands Sagittarius energy? I should have looked at the card. But anyways, we're going to continue, right? I like when the cards jump when I start shuffling. Looky there, because I know that we're going to have a flipper. Look at that. The star. Wish fulfillment. The ultimate healing. Manifestations. And now we have the star. Wish upon a star. Do you believe in magic? The star talks about what? Even Justin, dreams becoming reality. Priscilla, look at the double rainbow. Me and her had a conversation about double rainbows. Also spreading what? Love and light. Awakening the star within others. Being that light. Ascended selves, right? Also awakening others, right? It's wish fulfillment for all, helping. But specifically as manifestations, it is a wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups and the Star for myself are my Make-A-Wish cards when I am reading energies. It's like, make a wish. What do you want? Right? They'll say, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Wish wisely. Ooh, with the Lovers. This is also healing of oneself, healing of one's divine masculine, divine feminine energies going within collective and finding, both your masculine and feminine energies. If you're not looking for love, but if you are looking for love, then you can manifest that as well. Work, love, life. Remember, this is a collective read, right? So I don't know what you're manifesting, but whatever it is, the choices and the options there. Are you working on healing and balancing oneself? Are you working on maybe finding a love relationship? Are you working on soul tribe, such as myself? Are you working on that which is in you? Are you working on relationships with your friends, your family? Work, love, life, however it is for whomever is watching this video and it's resonating with you, Take what resonates, leave the rest. But back to the thing is make a wish. Why? Because anything is possible. It doesn't matter what the choices are. Look, that's major. What are your wishes? What would you like? I hear the song, real love. I'm searching for a real love. Someone to call my own. Oh, real love. I'm searching for a real love. I don't know, but that song is going through my head, so it might resonate for someone specifically. It was funny though. Yeah, working on partnerships, 3 of Coins, building, solid, stable, grounded. 3 of Coins talks about partnerships, but this is something solid. This is something tangible. It's Pentacles are something that you can actually see, that's touch, it's feel. It's coming to pass. Over here, look at that. We got some Capricorn energy. You're working on releasing yourself, right? So from some addictions, from some things that was toxic, right? But Capricorn energy is also very determined. So it's very determined to get past things that have held you bound, right? In and out energy. Something is coming in and they're this message is coming in. It's coming in quick. It's coming in fast. It's coming in a hurry. All right. Working over releasing oneself, walking away from things of the past. Look, the birdcage door is open. You can walk up out that bitch. You are not bound. You are not bound. It's been a very heavy burden walking away from things, yes. Remember, the tower doesn't happen to you. The tower happens for you to change your life, no matter how bad situations look. Let me tell you, I've looked some pretty fucking rotten situations, excuse my language, in the face. And sometimes there's times, actually, that brings me to something. But, anyways, yeah, some really hard times in my life. I was cleaning up, and I don't know if it's in here or did I fold it. Look. Sometimes the energy of this card, I'm going to read y'all something personal. I wrote this letter to myself in 2019. It's been a while back. And I was struggling. I was going through my dark night of the soul. And a heart chakra awakening. And so it was just, everybody is just left. This is all like a bad dream. I can't seem to wake up. I'm stumbling through the darkness. When will I ever see the light? Day after day, I just hope it'll get better. Day turns to night, and it doesn't seem to even matter. Head so full of thoughts, memory, wishes, and yes, pain. I'm sleeping on an icy slope, and I can't even seem to find any hope. It's like I'm living my fears. I conquered the demon to be smacked by its tail. I'm swimming in darkness. I really need to flip on the light. My bridges have smoldered. There's no turning back. Sunshine, please rise. I can't face another cloudy day. I want to find me, a better me, and be a better, improved version of just me. I wrote this in a dark night of the soul time. So, collective, if you have been working through some really shitty things and you have ever felt like this poem I wrote to myself because it was the only way that I could release the pain back then in a healthy manner because I was tired of, sabotaging myself. Thank you. It is very powerful. So, you get through it and you become happy and you free yourself. Okay, and that's how you find who you are and you find what it is that you really like. Okay, if somebody asks you, hey, sit down and tell me what it is that you really like about, relationships, or, what is it that you like about yourself? And I'm a mom, that doesn't count. What do you like about yourself? And if you can't write at least 5 to 8 really good things about what it is that you like about yourself, then collective, I want you to work on that because I worked on all of those things. And I'm telling you, I was not always, where I am. So those of you who are struggling, I'm very patient with you because I've been there. I understand what it's like for nothing to make sense anymore. I understand what it's like to go through a tower moment and a spiritual awakening, but we are also on the other side of that. And this is when good things starts happening, right? You start to see the goodness. You start to see, those jobs come in, like, man, what is your wish job? What is your dream job? What is it that what is your sole purpose? What is your wish fulfillment? Go for it. When is it too old to dream? Let me tell you a secret. My mother just suffered a heart attack, but not even 2 years ago. She's almost 70 years old. She was out there getting her nursing license. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but don't tell me, that you are never too old. My mom is such an inspiration, and I wish that she would, like, acknowledge more what it is that I do because we have our differences, but that does not separate us. So remember this, the good soul bonds that you are building with people, it's okay to have differences of opinion. Don't let that break you in your friendships, right? What is it that you value more? That's the kind of relationships. This is what you're building. These are strong. These are stable. They're going to, stand the test of time through the good, the bad, the ugly. Even when you're going through this, they're still going to be there. Yes, absolutely. We both have. You're right. Thank you, Eccentric. Looky there. Building what? A house of truth. Speaking and being authentic. So it's like if you come to this house, like we're going to speak our truth and we're going to be fun and we're just going to do things in a different way. Right? I don't know how you act everywhere else, but here we embrace what things. It's not weird to walk around and ring a bell through the house, right? It's not weird to pick up a crystal in this house. If you feel like you want to burn some sage, well, there's the stash. Go get what I won't have to explain why I spent $100 at the candle store. Right? Howling at the moon. Oh. Hey, I've been known to howl at the moon on several occasions, and a couple of my friends joined me. So, best thing since hairspray. Yeah, look. Soul ties, soul mission, soul purposes. 6 of Cups. Interactions. Look, with those that you love. There is that 8 of Wands. Look, we called it, there's a message. Right when I would call this card out. It also looks really Aries energy, just like powerful. And it is Aries season. It does really remind me of Aries. It's action. It's time to take action. Balanced. Emotions, intuition, right? Emotionally available and balanced and intuitive. So, yeah. Being led and guided, emotionally balanced as well as intuitively balanced, right? Being led and guided through this journey, right? Getting the perspective, finding illumination. Also balancing the energies in between worlds, right? I'm seeing someone pull the energy up from this 5D and look, using the energy on the ground, right? Like a lightning rod. It's like lighting up the sky, lighting up the vibrations, connecting with the lines in the earth. You know what I mean? Ley lines. And not giving and doing this and really It's not like not giving a fuck. It is, but not having the time, effort, nor energy to put into things. That's just not authentic. Like, I just come at me with truth, who you are. If not, like, I will cut you out of my life. I speak my truth. Coming out of a time and place where it was just emotionally driven, now you can speak truth, right? You've learned boundaries. You've learned how to speak up for yourself, right? You've learned how to stand in your power and in your truth, regardless of what others may think or see or perceive, right? Because what do? You walk away from that because they're not even at your level. So it's not even worth it. Whereas before, I would probably get in an argument with somebody who approached me with some negative vibes. Nowadays, I'm just like, look, I don't know what you got going on, but you ain't even worth my time. Like, okay, have a good day. Toodaloo. Yeah. Temperance, knowing when it's divine timing, knowing when it's time to act, time to speak. Temperance is hard. It's about persevering through things, even though you didn't want to. It's all of the pain. It's what I wrote down, but I turned that all around and I found me and I turned it into power so I can come here and I can share my story and share my, experiences and just be my real, true, authentic self. I mean, hardly ever, do y'all ever see me made up or whatever? Because I just don't care. It's not worth my time. Like, I don't want to glue false eyelashes on. I might glue my eyes together. It feels weird. I tried it. I'm just like, I'm seeing through windshield wipers or like, I don't know. I'm good. No disrespect to those of you ladies who like to pamper up. Listen, it's just not my thing. So, first of all, I can acknowledge when a woman looks damn good and puts a lot of time, effort, and energy into looking amazing. What I'm saying is, it's not for me because I have friends and I respect that fact. But, I'm just like kind of a t shirt, jean type person. Hardly ever will you see me dressed up because it's just not my thing, guys. I'm about comfort. I'm a Taurus. I like to look good, comfortable, okay? Might be in sweats, but I'm gonna look good, comfortable, like for real. I got different clothes for what I feel like. I got dress clothes, casual clothes, hiking clothes. I got clothes, you guys. I got clothes for everything. I'm definitely a bull. Are you a Sag? I have a moon Sag, so that's probably why I get fired up about things I'm passionate about. Which, a Taurus will clear a room, a Sag will tell you off. So, you get both of them from me. And my Libra side is trying to be balanced, and my Sag side is like, I don't give up, I get you. Look, have patience because your happily ever after is coming. Collective, it's the 10 of cups. Like, for real. Just have a little bit of patience. Like, rainbows, look, Priscilla, are just sticking out tonight. You guys look up the meaning of a double rainbow and look up rainbow. Okay. I do believe that our rainbow children, that were born has a lot to do with, and our star seeds of this energetic, and a lot of us twin flames that have done a lot of work, because I'm in union with myself and I love who I am now. So I'm okay with that journey. It was rough. And here I am still standing on my own. Look at me rocking it, y'all. Just saying. because I'm going to be me regardless, okay? Like, and I don't mean that disrespectful, you guys, but Mama D is just going to be me regardless. I spent enough time living a false and a fake life. And when I went through my awakening, I decided that I was just going to be myself. And who was that? Well, I'm finding out. And I did find out, and I learned a lot about me. So don't ever misinterpret what I'm saying. But this is what it's like to come out of a dark night of the soul, and you start to find things. You find hobbies. You things that find the thing that you were just naturally attracted to, because that's your soul calling you. Okay, so it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. It matters what you feel. You answer to you. So put you first, collective, okay? And when you put you first and you start doing all of the good things, okay, your manifestations and your happily ever afters will just show up when you least expect it. And it might just be you've been looking for your entire life. And when you find your self value and your self worth, then those things, that value you will come to you. And that is the journey through moderation. That is the journey, of being faithful to oneself. That is how you manifest things. Okay. You set your intentions and you work hard at whatever it is that you do. And you believe that whatever you put out into this universe, it will come back to you. And you know what? You are the magic. You will practice what you're being led and guided to do. There is no wrong way to do anything. And that's all I got to say about that. But very true. Okay? Very true. Let's draw in closing. I'm going to do a Spirit of the Animals Oracle just to get a little bit more of maybe the strength that we are empowering right now, or the strength of animal spirit that we need to empower, okay? Or the guidance from the universe. Let's just pull an animal card. Look, prosperity is coming to you. Let go of the past and embrace the changes. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Manifestations are coming. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition, as you have a way of knowing. Emerge from the busy life and seek solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. Love yourself too. You're loved. I love that. Okay, everybody. Have a good night, okay? Thank you all for supporting, me and being here during my absence, and those who are returning to the channel. So I just wanted to say thank you so kindly for keeping me in your thoughts, my mom, in your prayers. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for allowing me to be here and share, my emotions and my feelings on camera. Sometimes, it can be rather intimidating, but I've kind of gotten used to it. So thank you for allowing me to be my authentic self with each and every one of you. So don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. So carry on. Till next time. Have a good night.